that is a great way to open this video. I'm going to show you some variated types of materials that I have no idea what it is, and make a couple comments here on this display. Just a few points, but they're just worth seeing, and human beings don't see these that often. So I'm really happy that I got to produce the last video, Join the Hunt. For you, especially Frank, for my friend who's a paraplegic, a couple others who's in wheelchairs, those who are often in too great pain too often, which breaks my heart. But all in all, Join the Hunt audio and video of when I was out checking things out today, and I didn't really take too long out there. This group is just a celebration here. Easy, quick. One bin that I have. Check these artifacts out. You can pause them or whatever, and I'm going to go right around and check them all out. But one bin that I have is, I'm going to go smallest to biggest, has these in it. And it's just because they carry a very similar spirit with the points and the materials. I don't know what they all are for materials, but I do know that they sort of hold the same sentiment, the same admiration in my heart. That's all I can say about them. Now, to put it behind me, the Join the Hunt video that was last, please, I will encourage you, share it. Share it with folks you know that can't get out, or share it with people who you think might want to get stirred up in a little bit of political interest and never listen to you. You know, who knows? Let's do our part. Nice pieces here, right? Let's do our part, because that's where it all begins. If you're going to support your country, there should be some action to it. I think we've been lazy too long, haven't we? Look at this. My hands are red. I just washed them. Forgive me. I don't like the red contrast, actually. I like the gray contrast, so I'm going to try to get this put down. I found this one at High Rise, I don't know, 3 years ago, but it's just a very unique piece. Very unique piece. It's just made so well for a small point. Don't know. I wish you could just get a perfect date on all of these. It's an old piece. This is a really great piece right here. Great little arrowhead, if you will. Of course, these are dart tips. Those two are phenomenal museum grade pieces. Then look at these. Couple favorites. Possibly Big Sandy's. Great stuff. This piece I found right here at Notchville. Can't beat that, can you? Look at the materials on this. Sort of a variated. It's not even in the family of rhyolite. And here's another, found at the Hawk. Just incredible work. I mean, look at the base on that thing. I hope this is coming in. I think it is. Couple great points. And like I said, they had their home in one bin here. Great points. Let's move right on. I'm looking at my time. And I know the last video, Join the Hunt, was longer, but that's because I wanted to bring some people out there. Let them experience the outdoors and, you know, some good thoughts. Too often we don't get to do that, right? So that's why I really try to get these things going and share with people. Can you see the relief off the back of this, which I found a hidden hill? Look at the relief on the back of this right here. It's a nice point, isn't it? Great piece in my book. So it made the grade. This one, of course, I found a while ago at Mecca. Before I even knew really what Mecca was all about, this piece came in. Varied material. It is, if you can see it. Got a relief right up here. This lighting, I don't know if it's going to do me justice. It's ground off the base. Don't know if you're going to be able to see that. That's a really phenomenal point, even though it's uncommon to see that. Take a look at that. Rock lovers, right? Cheers to everybody out there on a good day. Look at these points. Here's a point from Notchville. So you can see these are all over the place. that I'm finding these points. This is funny. This point is really worked on that side, and then it's worked on the other side, but it's fairly flat. Just sort of had a similar feel for all of the same points here with different types of material. I don't know what that is. It's not a rhyolite that you're looking at. And here's another point that definitely is not a rhyolite. I found this at the Archaic. This piece right here. And on the other side, one little nick, but with light, what you're looking at on the top there is cortex. Cortex of the stone. They didn't even need to take it off. Well, I guess they couldn't. It's a great piece right there. Great piece of stone, excuse me. So you get a good look at it as I move it around. Okay, as I finish up, just wanted to share some great pieces here. For those of you who don't get to see them that often, I know you don't get to see these, but maybe you don't get to see artifacts that often that are just in living color, you know. I'd go to the museum all the time if I could see them like this. I mean, I really would. Look at this piece here. Piece from Mecca, from Stone Hill actually, which is right next to Mecca. I mean to tell you, right? Steals the show in some aspects. It's a unique stone. God knows what it is. It worked. I'm not complaining with that. It worked for him. And then there's this great piece, one of the earliest pieces in this whole group that I found out at Quiet Stillwater. Look at that. When I was just starting to understand that I could find these things. Stillwater. Gotta love that point. Share that with you. That's an incredible thing. If I could have you here and you could handle them and everything, I'd let you do it. It's worth it. The North American Indian here that was here, their population, as I was talking with Brooksy, and how what their numbers were, is it would probably shock the pants off of all of us if we realized how many groups, families were here. Anyway, from Indian Trace to you, I'm going to get this stuff cleaned up. I'm probably jerking you all over the place. I don't mean to. I really appreciate you tuning in. I'm giving it a fit with these focus and checking all these pieces out. Sailing around here today. If you do get to go out, I hope you find. If not, I hope this just brings a little company your way for some great artifacts. Be well out there.